Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get straight into this video because yesterday Miranda from the alleged 7M TikTok cult put out a statement and this is what she had to say.
Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just wanted to hop on here really quick and first of all say thank you so much to everybody who's been so supportive during this time. In the next couple slides, I've included my statement of this documentary that's just been released. I can't go into too much detail because of legal purposes, but I just wanted to add my side of the story a little bit. Thank you so much for taking a read. Have a great day. Bye.
Hey everyone, just wanted to hop on here and say that I have seen the documentary. I want to start by saying that I appreciate the concern that has been expressed for my well-being. Due to pending litigation in which I am a plaintiff in a defamation lawsuit, it's not appropriate for me to comment on specific allegations. Oh, I will state that I do not condone abuse in any way. I cannot speak for anyone else but myself. I love my mum, Dad, and Melanie, and they will forever be part of my life. The truth is, we just don't see eye to eye at this time. I believe that this documentary is a one-sided story. I gave my life to Jesus Christ in 2020 and asked my family for some space in the very beginning to collect my thoughts and process my new walk I wanted to take with God. I also told my sister that I wanted to continue our Walking Sisters social media page. She locked me out of our account, and when I asked for access back, she denied my request. So I had no other choice but to start my own account and pursue my own career. I still have not yet received access into our accounts. My family didn't honor the space I asked for, and I saw a different side of them I've never seen before. Honestly, it made me mad, frustrated, and annoyed that they were being so overbearing and chaotic. In 2020, I went to Michigan to visit my family for Christmas. My papa was taken to the hospital due to medical issues. We got a phone call saying that he had a short time before he would pass. Melanie and I drove to the hospital to say our last goodbyes. Before I went into the hospital to do so, I started to pray for our papa in the car, and Melanie got offended, angry with me, and told me to stop and never pray around her. Our papa passed away that day. Fast forward about a month and a half, Melanie and I are in LA and we're about to head back to Michigan for our papa's funeral. I was at a place with my family where I felt like I was being harassed. My parents and sister are not religious. They immediately called me going to church twice a week, a cult. I felt that if I went back for the funeral, they would try to keep me there and not let me come back to LA. So I told my family that I would not be going to Michigan and that I wanted to move in and begin my life with James. To keep it simple, I do not want to be around them at that time because I felt threatened by them. I have been getting together with them over the past couple of years to make amends, move on, and work things out as a family. This documentary has created a further challenge between us as I work to overcome this public attack. No one likes to be portrayed as they're brainwashed, not in control of her own life, shell of herself, human trafficked daughter, sister, when that just isn't the truth. I will add, I would have preferred that my family's circumstances remain private. I'm forced and feel like I have no other choice but to defend myself because of all this. I can't convince anyone to believe anything. I am just a woman trying to live my life. I am not a victim. I am not in any harm. I am not being abused. I have never asked my family or anyone else to, in quotations, help me in any way. Respectfully, what I choose to do with my life is up to me. As I take time to process and reflect on the situation, I would appreciate your continued support. Thank you, Miranda, Derrick. This is coming from an adult, a grown woman who says that she is fine. She is living her life. She is not a victim or in any harm's way. She has not been abused. She hasn't asked anyone for help, including her family, and states that what she chooses to do is up to her. What more can anyone do but be there for her if and when she decides to leave? Once again, everything leads without a crystal ball. And I shit you not, I called it. As soon as this was sent to me, I responded to this person, and as you can see the screenshot, I said, is KJ gonna say she was forced to do this? And that's exactly what Without a Crystal Ball did. If Miranda was in a cult, as Without a Crystal Ball sold the story from the get-go, how is all this helping Miranda? Shaming her, asking people not to support her or follow her because the money is going to Robert Shin. As we saw from the docuseries, they do still make money. If people listen to Katie Joy, they are hurting these same victims. Even though Robert Shin is profiting from them, this is how these dancers are making a living. And they are making a living. Miranda is willing. That is where she wants to be from her statement. If she has been brainwashed, how is all this going to change her mind? It further validates to her what Robert Shin is telling her, in my opinion, especially from what Without a Crystal Ball is doing, taunting Robert Shin, continuing to shame and disrespect these dancers. They were given an opportunity to leave, and Miranda decided to stay. And if and when she decides to leave, that's fantastic. Then that is when her parents will need to step up and prove that they will be ready and willing to have her back. Without a Crystal Ball prides herself on being this Midwest mama, dismantling cults one post at a time. She is doing the total opposite. She is putting these victims in harm's way, in my opinion. And I feel that she is using these dancers to get out of a legal bind she put herself in. Right now, maybe the dancers that are still in there may be brainwashed by his version of the Word of God. But what Katie Joy cannot do is make someone a victim of SA. The parents, in my opinion, have done more harm than good, especially by joining forces Without a Crystal Ball and believing Without a Crystal Ball's promise that she will bring their daughter back to them. Bullshit. She is using their daughter to get out of her own bullshit. She keeps saying that Miranda is not the only person. This is not Miranda's story. She always tends to go right back to Miranda. But what I'm going to show you next in my next video is that Without a Crystal Ball took this statement that Miranda made and made it about her. She posted this. Miranda Derrick has responded to the docuseries, but her statement is not only a terrible response and blaming her friends, family, and me for everything, but it's also completely Robert's doings. This is my official statement. Who asked her to make a statement? Because Miranda didn't mention anything about her. What Miranda did mention was that she was part of a litigation and that she was the plaintiff, and it was not in her best interest to actually discuss the accusations. So, once again, delusion at its finest. She was never mentioned. Miranda did not mention her in the statement, but she found a way to make it about her. She, in my opinion, is realizing quick and fast that all that she tried to do to put herself on top really wasn't the best move. That's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your day and week. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And don't forget to make good memories. Bye, guys.